This is part 4 of CEOInsiderTV.com's interview with Mark Baum, CEO of Shrink Nanotechnologies.
Mark, can you tell us what some of the biggest challenges face you and your company today?
We are, well, I should say that, because I have been associated with companies that have challenges like needing to get FDA approved, all sorts of regulatory approval, and I think it's important to tell you that, and your listeners, that our model doesn't involve having to seek a lot of those approvals from regulatory organizations, because once again, we're enabling the folks that do that research, the product developers out there, for those products that we're not developing internally. We're enabling them to build and design their own products inexpensively, flexibly, and then they can go get those approvals. But in terms of actual challenges for our business, capital is always a challenge. Explaining our story, which is a lot of folks don't understand what nanotechnology is and the power of nanotechnology, the amazing power that nanotechnology offers. So explaining those things to our shareholders and to the marketplace is a challenge, and raising capital in this marketplace can be difficult as well.
Tell us, do you have any new initiatives or business ventures in mind or underway?
Well, one of the nice things about being a public company in this marketplace, and this is really kind of a critical factor, is we have our public company equity, and we've created value for our shareholders. And what we're going to do as managers is use that capital to go after technologies, businesses, and products that we believe kind of dovetail in with what we're doing and can generate revenue and cash flow for our shareholders. In this economy, the great thing is, and this didn't exist 2 years ago, there are professors at universities, there are technologies at universities, there are products, there are businesses out there in Southern California and certainly in Silicon Valley that are suffering financially. And entrepreneurs are looking for a way to exit and also continue to operate. And so what we're good at doing, we believe, and what we're going to be able to show the marketplace hopefully sooner rather than later, is that we can use our common stock and our shareholders' equity in order to go out and acquire accretive businesses. And so we're getting calls every week from entrepreneurs, certainly in California and across the country, who are interested in what we're doing and who are also interested in seeing how we can do some sort of transaction. So we're reviewing those opportunities constantly, and we think hopefully in the near future we'll have things to talk about.
We'll look forward to that. Before we wrap up, are there any last comments that you'd like to make or add to the to share with our listeners?
I would encourage anyone that's listening to get in touch with us. We have a lot of ways for people to contact us, and let us give you information about what we're doing. We would love to communicate with shareholders on the phone, through email, and the main thing is we want people to know what we're doing. We're very excited about what we're doing. It's very rare that you walk into a conference like I've done and you see very, very complicated devices that require sophisticated machinery and lots of expense, and to see the really cool science that's being done very expensively, and to know that we have a platform that can do a lot of those things very inexpensively, just as flexibly, and that we're going to be deploying that platform here in the near future. Explaining that to people is a difficult job, but it's one that we would like to do, and to the extent that anyone has an interest in acquiring that information, we would be pleased to give it to them.
Excellent. Thanks to Mr. Mark Baum, CEO of Shrink Nanotechnologies, Inc., a public company trading under the ticker symbol INKN.OB. You can get more information about the company at their website at www.shrinknano.com. Once again, thanks for spending time with us at CEO Insider TV, Mr. Baum.
Thank you.